but we love that because it's not, as you said, it's not one size fits all.
It's not a race, Rog. It's not a race.
It's not a race.
But to clarify what you're saying, I mean, thinking back to our sports days, if you've got your why, your what, your when, and your how, and you wake up every day, and we were very fortunate. We were gifted that because as athletes, you were told, weren't you? The date, the time, the venue, where I'd be throwing javelins, you'd be running. You knew, and you plan, 2-3 years in advance, and you go towards it. I think, as you've said before, it is like being an athlete again, because most of the time it's project driven, and you've got that clarity. The slight difference is, and what we encourage, and why we believe the mindset is such an important part of being a successful property investor, is you have to take control of those yourself. The why, the what, the when, and the how. Get all those. So we wake up every day with clarity, and we fly.
So it's quite a shift for a lot of people, because the majority of people in any career, they've got somebody telling them what, where, and when, how they do their job. And that can apply to absolutely anything. Again, thinking of careers that are sometimes are shortened through age, through shift in circumstance. Performance artists, especially, dancers, singers, actors, they know exactly, they're always working towards a project. So there's a very similar thing there. And I think perhaps with people in military or in public service, say the police, whatever, they've always got a mission, or either in inverted commas or
sorry.
Go on, Roger.
No, I think we're not all the same, but if you are target driven, focus orientated, which a sports person will be, let's say, and certainly a lot of people are, it's a very natural way to be. That's what's lovely about property, because you've got a variety of choices and strategies and targets to go for, and it just gives you that moving towards feeling, rather than I'm just standing still, I'm just working, I'm just a cog. I'm just part of the process. Whereas if you actually want to take ownership of that process and feel that you have a degree of control, it can be scary. And there are moments on our property journey that have been scary, but there were moments in our athletic careers, many, that were very scary. So you just accept that's part of the journey. But there really, for us, have been some enormous similarities, which we haven't had in other things that we've done. It's just not been quite the same. And that's why when I say being a property investor and being around property investors and interacting with the Asset Academy, the Performing Property students, it really does feel like we're back in athletics. It just feels a very similar environment.